Hey guys, it is me, Elliot Stoat here, and today I'm in Share Factory for a video that I just want to quickly get out the way. So if you haven't noticed, I made a community post about me discussing about the recent situation about about Tubbo getting false claims of him doing really. I won't exactly say for the sake of my channel, but let's just say he did very. Let's just say someone came out and said this username by this user by the name of Emma came out and said that Tubbo basically Tubbo. I don't remember the details. I don't even want to think about it. It's so bad that I just don't want to think about it. But basically, in 2021, Tubbo went to this person's house, or I think that's the case, and they did some and this is when Emma was young, and apparently they did some weird shit. I like, and first off, allow me to explain on what it's just very dark and stuff, and I don't. I don't know if it was something like I don't know if it was sexual assault that this person claimed, or if it was, I can't remember. But basically, what happened? But basically, when Tubbo saw this, he explained obviously that this happened. Oh, no, go away. This happened during 2021, right? But well, no, he didn't say it was. But basically, what happened is he explained how he didn't do this because this was like in 2021, so like just like pre-COVID 2021, and he didn't go out that often, and not to mention, and he didn't have a license, so because the Emma person, fucking idiot, mentioned that Tubbo drove there, so that wouldn't have been possible if Tubbo didn't have a license. But basically, right, basically that's what she said. But Tubbo's saying obviously he didn't go out that much often because of the COVID thing, and obviously because no driving license. And on top of that, I would like to mention the fact that Tubbo was around 16, 17 at the time, so he couldn't have been doing that because it isn't really that, because it's just not that possible, essentially. I know this. It's really bad. And another thing to mention is the fact that, and this is where the video would end if this was just an actual accusation. Then, but here's what happens next. The fucking Emma person, right, comes out and says that this wasn't true and that this was some fucked social experiment. And that honestly is really, really fucked, in my opinion. That is really despicable. You don't do that to people. You don't just go online and lie about shit like that, especially about like a content creator who hasn't even done that shit. Like, this isn't a fucking social experiment. This is real life. This is that person's fucking life, and you're trying to fuck with them, trying to fuck with their life by claiming shit they haven't done. And him and their friends just said, oh, it's a social experiment to see how people would react. Like, yeah, no fucking shit people would react to a big fucking YouTuber doing shit like this, because it's happened so many times. And honestly, that just goes to show that maybe there's a possibility that the whole George situation is like probably fake as well. Because let's be honest here, ever since the whole Wilbur situation happened, there have been a selection of YouTubers ever since the whole Wilbursoot. This is exactly like ever since the whole Wilbursoot situation. There have been allegations from there have been allegations for George Not Found. There have been allegations for now Tubbo, and probably other creators as well. I don't know if there was, but there probably is in the Dream SNP. And it and I'm just here thinking to myself, this is just the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's fanverse all over again, because now people are except this is even worse, because now it's just people making up shit, because to be fair, with the fanverse, people were bringing up shit that was actually true, but had nothing to do with like the FNAF fan games that they were making. So granted it was still bad. Granted it was still bad, but like those people have moved on from doing that. And it's like, and the things that the fanverse group did weren't terrible. Well, except for the first one, which actually was really bad. But that was justified. Jonochrome's tendencies to seek out children were very bad. So if people calling that out was a good thing, and that's why he was kicked out of the fanverse. Bringing up shit that like people apologize about, like someone not liking a certain game, isn't a controversy and isn't a good reason to kick them out of something that is good for a franchise and that helps people. That's not appropriate. So it's basically, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically people are basically people are essentially milking the fucking Will situation by making allegations for the other members, and that is the exact same situation for what people did with the Freddy Fazbear Fanverse Initiative, where after the Jonochrome situation came out, people started picking up shit, making allegations against the other members who hadn't done anything, like controversies and shit, for no fucking reason. And it just goes to show how fucking annoying it is, and it's absolutely sickening, alright? Like this is worse than the Five Nights at Freddy's fanverse. At least the fanverse is still like, at least it's not against like the creators well, it is against the creators, but like at least at least the stuff that at least with like FNAF fans bringing up controversy, at least they're bringing up stuff that's either somewhat minor about them but still a bit bad, but at least it's the truth. So like, for instance, someone brought up the fact that Nixon said a bunch of like bad shit about like trans people, and obviously I think that was really bad, but obviously you shouldn't cancel a game. You obviously shouldn't you obviously shouldn't make that person cancel the game, The Joy of Creation, because of that, because that's like silly and shit. Like, because there's nothing because the game has nothing to do with that. Like, let's be honest here. This person said it before the fanverse, so look, it's a difficult topic there. I won't go over it, but it's for people who don't get it. It's fine. If you dug into more research about it, then you'll find out how stupid it is. The stupidest one is the first Phil controversy. I know people think about the one where FNAF Plus gets cancelled and Phil and his fans said some fucked up shit. But I would talk about, but there was actually a previous one which actually wasn't bad at all, and this is just based on Phil's opinion. This is why he left the FNAF fandom, and that was people were criticizing Phil for not liking Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, despite the fact a lot of people not liking Security Breach. So that was stupid, but the shit going on with Dream SMP is absolutely fucked in the head. Go away. It's absolutely fucked for so many fucking reasons, and I hate that. I absolutely despise that. And the reason I despise that is because the reason I absolutely despise that is because it's not okay. You're making up shit. Like, okay, the George not found thing isn't confirmed. I will say that. Tubbo's allegations are confirmed, and yet, and here's the thing, and here's what and he's obviously innocent. But, and speaking of that, what's really annoying is that there are people still discussing of, oh, maybe he's actually lying and shit. No, he's not. The fucking quote-unquote victim came out and fucking said that this was used as a fucking social experiment. Like, there's no discussion to be had. Tubbo is innocent. Like, I'm not explaining it very well, but, like, if you watch the video, then you'll see what I mean. When I found out that the fucking arsehole was saying, actually came out and said that this was just a social experiment to get people's reactions, it was really fucked. It's really bad. Being accused of shit isn't just a joke. Like, it's fucking life-changing, and it's life-changing for the fucking worst. Like, being accused of being an abuser, or a sex offender, or whatever, or even, like, the pedo or anything, that's horrible. You don't make... Just because someone was actually accused of being an abuser of some kind, and it was true, and, like, people got, you know, views from it, you don't milk that shit and then pass it on by saying, oh, Jacksepticeye did this, oh, Markiplier did this. You don't do that. That's fucking horrible. If you want to actually, if you want to fucking get attention by actually pointing out some shit, then just do it in any way. Just fucking be talented and fucking do something else with your fucking life. Don't fucking ruin other people's lives to get fucking attention on the internet. That's not healthy and that's not great. All you're doing is just making yourself look like a fucking arsehole for no reason. It's horrible. These are, like, I want to remind you people, these are actual human beings, like the YouTubers that actually play games and make up this story and lore shit sometimes, and, you know, have a quirky personality. They aren't fictional fucking characters, they're fucking people. And I'm sick of people, like, treating these popular YouTubers like this, that, well, don't deserve it, at least. I mean, no one deserves it at all. I'll just say that. Like, sorry if I... you know what I mean. Fucking hell. Now that's just making me think that... But now that's making me think that... Now it's just making me think that if George is not even... The whole situation with George isn't true at all, or if the person there is making it up. Will's one is confirmed, obviously. The allegations for Wilbursoot is obviously confirmed. Hell, his friends can definitely confirm that. But now it's making me question George not found allegations, and even like the other SMP, like other like members, like allegations. If they're real or not. Because trust me, I will be a lot more suspicious about that if that was the case. Like, I'm really sorry if I went on a ramble a bit for this video, but I just hate it when a group of people in like amazing like community decides to make something fucking fantastic, and then one person does a really hot shit thing, and it comes out as true, and you know what, they get removed, and that's fine. That's how it should end. But why does it have to continue with then people either bringing up shit that people apologized for in the past just to like fuck with like what they're trying to do, or just fuck with their lives by making up bullshit? It's not nice. Anyway, I don't know how long this recording's gone on for. It's only gone on for like 16 minutes, but that's all I really wanted to say. Like I said, this is a bit of a random video where I've just ranted for half an hour and you just see some... I know that this is the wrong screen to look at while talking about this, since, Roblox is there. In an all serious note, here's what I'm going to say. Actually, you know what? No. Here's what I'll say. If you honestly have been a victim of a YouTuber who's honest to God, actually hurt you in any way, shape, or form, or done something bad to you, then go ahead, say it. But if not, then don't make up bullshit. If you want to fucking, here's what I'll say to people right now. If you want to milk a situation, like, if you want to really milk, like, anything drama related, then just talk about it. That's all you need to do. Like, just bring your opinion about the Wilbursoot situation. That's it. Alright? It's all you need to do. If you don't get attention from it, if that's what you're seeking for, then what the fuck ever. If you want to get attention from something, then be creative. Actually do something that's, like, worth, like, people's attention. Like, that's worth getting attention. Not fucking ruining people's lives. Because you're more likely, because people who are assholes are more likely to lose that attention over time and get nothing beneficial from it than the people who get good attention and still have those loyal supporters always following them. That the good attention is more better than the bad attention, because at least with the good attention, you always have people who will always follow you, and even if a lot of people don't, you'll still have some that will always follow you until like the day you stop. Or whatever. Or hell, even then, even after the day you stop. But something like this only lasts for like months or even a day. And then you're just forgotten about like fucking dust. And even if you don't care, and if you choose to not care, then, well, I'm sorry to say this, but you don't deserve to have a fucking platform. If you think something like this is appropriate, period, then leave. Then you don't deserve to have a platform. You don't deserve to have a fucking platform, and you need to be fucking restrained and fucking get therapy. Like, honest to God, you need fucking therapy if you think ruining people's lives by accusing them of like fucked up shit is like your way of trying to get attention. Because that's a crime to lie about shit like that. Like a like honestly, honest to God. All right. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I don't want to ramble on for any longer. I know this is supposed to be my final-ish message, but this will be it. I am feeling a bit unwell, but I am getting better, so I just needed to get this out of the way because it's very serious, and honestly, I care about Tubbo. His content's pretty cool, and a majority of a majority of like the YouTubers from the Dream SMP, I really do relate to them. Like, honest to God, I still think that Dream SMP, the Dream SMP was good, but the YouTubers within it, I still think the some that aren't, actually bad are actually good. That that makes no sense, but yeah. So I'll just stop talking now. But thank you guys for watching this. If you did, if you didn't, whatever. But I just wanted to get this out there. So wanted to get my opinion about this out there, and yeah, that's it.